Good afternoon. Hello, how are we all? I just had a thought, and it is my property-versary, and so I wanted to share it with all of you lovely guys and say happy property-versary to me. So yeah, a year ago today, I sat in my office, my co-working space, which is a shared office. I'm in a different office now, and decided that I was going to do property properly. I was before that, to some extent, an accidental landlord, mainly in the sense that my husband and I, we didn't sell any of our houses, or we actually only sold one. And so the rest we just kept because it seemed like a good idea at the time. We kept hold of them, we recycled some cash, we bought the next one, and we kept doing that. So we were accidental landlords. Thankfully, they all cash flowed amazingly. And again, a lot due to luck rather than judgment. And then we bought our SA portfolio, which is the 6 cottages in the woods. Again, on a wing and a prayer, without a strategy. Thank the Lord, or thank someone, that cash flows as well. So that's been about 12 years of accidental landlord property ownership. And a year ago today, I sat... I'm a massive notebook fan, and I do all of my thinking in pen. I am a thinker, and I need to write it down. And I'm just trying to find it actually. I drew a picture of what I decided we could do. We have a business, and I decided that we could do a commercial refinance, and if we did, how much we would release and what that would then enable us to do. And for the next 6 months, pretty much solidly, I research strategy. So I joined Progressive, I joined Rick Gannon, I joined every property Facebook group that there was. I read every book that I could get hold of. I listened to all the podcasts. I'm a qualified business coach and had been practicing as a business coach for quite some time. And so I was in touch with what Facebook groups could offer me, how they worked, who was in there, and got down to the nitty-gritty straight away and realised what I wanted to do, and that I found it. I knew I would. I'm going to see if I can flip this. There is my first plan of what I would do when I started to develop a property portfolio. Like I said, it doesn't look like this at all now, but I didn't know then what I know now, and if I had, I would have made a really different plan. In fact, it's a brilliant plan. It's great. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it whatsoever. But I just didn't know any differently. And so after reading and researching and taking part in every flipping webinar that I came across, and a lot of due diligence, I realised that the massive demand for where I live is quality HMOs. So HMOs in general, but high quality HMOs. There just aren't enough. And the demand for them is strong. Again, with single buy-to-lets, but obviously I was driven by a cash flow. That was my driver. And here I am today. And I'm about to complete on an HMO, and with 3 more in the pipeline very soon. There are offers accepted, offers on the table, and so hopefully in the next few months we'll have 4 HMOs totaling, I should have added this up, 30 units. So yeah, really, really amazing kind of moment to sit back and go, okay, I did that. I made a decision. I did the research. I have not stopped educating myself, and I'm learning every day, all the time. I have a pretty cool mentor. I'm sure he might describe himself in the same way. Even more excitingly, today, decided to go into business with a friend in a joint venture. That's really, really exciting. And that's somebody who I wouldn't have met if it wasn't for my property endeavours and building and developing my property portfolio. No, I forgot to mention I've also taken on a number of HMOs in an R2R capacity, and they're going amazingly, and there's more to follow. So happy property-versary to me. It goes to show in a year, when you do it full time, which I have, admittedly, and I had a commercial refinance in there, so that enabled me to have some capital injection, which definitely makes things easier. But what you can achieve in a year is pretty damn amazing. In terms of my goals, I had some, I've smashed them. I had some more, I smashed them again. Right now, my goal for the next few months is to, what's the right phrase? Almost sit on my laurels a little bit and start to enjoy the reap of what I've sowed. I've been very, very busy, and a bit too busy when you're not quite on top of it. Hi, by the way, hello to everybody watching. And I really want to sit back and enjoy it now and take a look at what I've amassed, how it's working, what needs improving, streamline everything. To be honest, I've been entirely focused on systems and processes from the start, and so they've been on my side. But I'm in a position to now say, right, let's take stock for a few months, see how the dust settles and take it from there. I hope that was interesting and useful for some of you. And happy property-versary to me. Take care.